Kratos, guide us.
The tides beckon. Settle down.
Here comes the catch. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo.
Silence! Be sanctified.
I swear by my sword. Yoo-hoo! Time to shine. Things are about to get dicey. Gotcha.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Here comes the catch. Busted. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo.
Silence!
Wait, hear me. Gotcha.
Be sanctified.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Shilonin, good thing you're here.
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Iqnal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my ex.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Shilonin!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good... How's your, Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle, even though I've already turned it over to you. There are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be any issues.
Huh? So, what are the chances that something might still go wrong?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the ex Shilonin. Thanks a lot. By the way, Nichka's birthday's coming up real soon. Are you planning to visit her?
I've prepared a gift, and was just getting ready to take it to her.
You're not planning on giving the kid a full set of pliers again, are you? Or, let me guess, woodworking tools?
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will break, and snacks are quickly forgotten once they're eaten. But a set of durable work tools will always stay with you and get you through many sticky situations. Well, still, I won't be giving Nichka any tools this year. She wrote me a letter saying that she'd like a copy of To Kill the Brave. The book is not what you call a bestseller, but luckily, I have a few copies in my collection. They were really old editions that were published a long time ago, but they should still be readable.
Children her age love fairy tales. The last time I was at Thesoli's, It must have been her favorite thing, but, why can't I remember it anymore?
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat. Do you even remember your own name?
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days.
Well, in that case, why don't you use the Blaze Gem inscription you have as a... After all, that inscription will never wear out. And it's easy to carry.
You do have a point, but my inscription is almost off. No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for... Even though Tassoli has said that from this Blaze Gem inscription was still... Everyone thinks that the inscription she made... So, many people who bought Blaze Gem...
Sounds kinda like, but if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wishes and dreams?
Don't worry. We usually ask Tassoli. With her method, the light must be at a certain angle in order to see the text. Without the right angle of lighting, the Blaze Gem inscription...
That's true. In the end, a Blaze Gem inscription is essentially just a piece of rock. It just making wishes to it is like shouting into an echoing valley. But using it as a journal for your wishes is also fine. Carrying them with you and taking a look from time to time, well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back, that is. These things are extremely durable. It would take a lot of effort, and I don't think anyone would willingly part with it either. Still, it's really strange. Given Auntie's skill, how could it take so long for her to make one? Oh, well, I hope someone didn't give her an idea of making fewer and selling for more.
It's true. Chevin would totally have put that in. At least she and little Nachka are better off. I was really worried about their family at first, and was even planning to send them some... huh?
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even...
Right.
So you'll be going to Nachka's birthday party too, Shilonen?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's a real... Then let's just go and ask.
Huh? Wait a second. Our birthday gifts, if we ask Nachka, then she'll...
But if you don't ask her, then how will you... Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her...
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her... Shilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like?
Unfortunately, no. Nachka's illness has kept flaring up over the past... It wasn't until recently that she started to recover. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can...
No, that's terrible! Then let's just go ask Nachka. Anyway, could you...
Well, it's a little difficult to explain. The premise of the book is pretty straightforward, but after defeating the Demon Lord, the older brother to kill, in the ending of the original story... I remember there was one line that was super popular at the time. I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash. The other version was released only recently. In the revised version, the brothers killed the Demon Lord to... However, the revised version was not... The store owners desperately... Even now, the only edition of To Kill the Brave... Anyway, I couldn't bring myself to give such a poorly rated book. I picked out a copy that looked relatively new. If you're interested, I can give you this extra copy to read. Oh, and here's a copy of the newer edition, too.
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book. Could it really be that bad? Even Paimon's curious now. Okay, but you'll have to carry Paimon for a while.
Let's get going. Till I solely live...
Off we go.
Come on! Show me your curve!
Faster.
Go on now, Yengu. Nachika is still resting.
Hey, Twisoli, we're...
Oh, what a surprise. And even Shilonin is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I received Nachika's letter. She wanted... There are several editions of the book in Natlan. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. It seems this...
You haven't changed a bit. Let's go inside. I was just boiling some chocoate. Shilonin used to love drinking chocoatl. You were already a big girl by the time I finally... Oh,
Auntie, let's... Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too. Be good, Yengu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get in...
sorry. Nachika's illness has been flaring up recently, so I was up for a few nights. I suddenly started to feel dizzy in the sun. Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocoatl. Please wait a moment.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that it can be pretty bitter.
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always adds a lot of sugar. It won't be bitter.
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe.
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how the moment I became idle at home...
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocoate.
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen to you. But eventually, she moved out of the tribe to find some more...
But why did you seem so familiar with the...
Because the layout of this place is identical to her old house. Let me see. Yeah, that should be Nachika's bedroom then.
That's right. I remember you used to hunker down in the room to read and draw, but you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid you've already outgrown Nachika's bed. That's how Nachika sees Shilonin too. Whenever she's feeling better, she always asks me when...
Well, yeah, I'm here now. And even brought a gift as an...
You said Nachika asked you for the book? I hope it wasn't too much trouble to get. Really, I'm surprised that she even asked you for a present. Maybe I've been too strict with her. She's obviously starting...
Oh, really? Well, I'd say I really haven't done enough to Yeah, I, wasn't able to help her when she was sick, and I didn't even...
Don't be too hard on yourself, Shilonin. You have great responsibilities as the name engraver of the... The responsibilities on your shoulders also became far heavier when I... gave up on my work.
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie. No one in the tribe blamed...
But that doesn't change the fact that I gave up on my work. I'm sorry to leave you to shoulder all the
Ooh, why so somber all of a sudden?
Oh, relax, Auntie. I can handle the work. You'll be the one who's busy then, and I'll be sitting at this.
If that day really comes, you can have as much chocolatl as you like. If you asked me before, but now that she is gradually recovering, I've also gained some courage to face. Nechka's illness actually originates from the abyss. That night, I was in the tribe, having a discussion over the... Before we could finish our discussion, the alarm started to ring outside. A horde of monsters from the abyss suddenly attacked the tribe. I joined the fray as well, and it wasn't until the monsters were repelled that I got back home with some guards from the tribe. But Nechka was gone. I can't remember how long I spent searching for her. Maybe for 2 or 3 days. In the end, we found Nechka at the bottom of... She was holding a dried up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the incident, Nechka had asked if I could forge an ancient name for her. Work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she could find an embercore flower, I would use it as material to forge... Oh, Nechka, my daughter. My Nechka. I was holding her in my arms, but no matter how many times I called her name, I was the one who decided to move my workshop to the outskirts of our tribe for work. And I was the one who left her home alone. Oh, my daughter. My Nechka. Why do you have to suffer like this?
Whoa, hey! It's okay, right? Nechka's getting better. She already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she? Well, Shilonen has even brought her a gift.
Sorry. I just can't control myself whenever I remember that. Alright. It's not every day that we get guests. I really shouldn't be crying like this. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight? I'll make some shrimp bisque, grilled fish and mint sauce, and
Oh, help! That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
Thank you both. But you three just need to make sure everything gets eaten up.
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Shilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make...
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to pick out the... Anyway, for dessert, would you like a cup of grain fruit or...
Cup of grain fruit!
How about a cup of grain fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I'll go start cooking, but could you do me a favor in the... I ordered a bunch of ingredients. And come on, Shilonen. Stop lying around. You shouldn't nap before dinner. It'll ruin your appetite.
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know. You don't have to worry about my...
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Shilonen. It isn't far, so it should...
That kid.
Let's ride! No one's come to deliver the ingredients yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come... No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
Hey, you there! Sorry.
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Never mind that.
Shilonen, Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help her!
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see.
Carving wave!
everything! Keep up.
Alright, that should be it for the monsters. Yeah, it was easier than I... Oh, it also seems we're in good luck.
Strange. We didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I used this road to deliver. It's the main road in and out of the I don't know what happened. Tilsoli doesn't... If she comes back, strange.
Look at that. He has a Blaze Gem inscription, too.
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite... I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
Huh? Oh, sure. Paimon...
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day.
That's so weird. What? Paimon's not sure...
Once you live long enough, let's bring the ingredients back.
Woohoo! Right here.
Ah, you're finally back.
Oh, yeah, we, ran into some
All right. As long as every...
Whoa, there's so much tasty...
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in every...
Paimon will help herself. Paimon will have some...
Ooh, yeah.
You're done already? Do you even chew in your...
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bone? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for nature.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd like. Nachka can't eat these dishes and her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already recovered from...
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. The doctor said the fact that... But it's okay. Nachka can talk to me now and can even hold my hand, even if she will never again know that I am her mother.
What do you mean?
The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nachka's soul. The doctor also said this sort of memory loss isn't...
Huh? But how does that happen?
You know about the woven scrolls that the... Well, generally speaking, forgetting things... But the case of Nachka's memory loss is as the books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss. As one example of that, Nachka now only... She's a good kid, and doesn't want to upset this lady who's been... But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things. Nachka really has no idea that...
So you plan on recreating Nachka's woven scroll, all by...
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from... Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscription... It was then that I also noticed that a traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names, forging the shapes and patterns of these engravings by making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern. You can pretty much qualify this Blaze... And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings and the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at... Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you were sure. That's right. I have a way to cure Nachka, and I want to forge an ancient name for Nachka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab, extracting those memories from the land. But your plan wouldn't need you to do... Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding...
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because The Blaze Gem inscription?
Using other people's memories of Nechka to
You've seen through my plans, Shilonin. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to...
Wouldn't extracting memories like that...
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem inscription... This is the central inscription which will...
You made all of this yourself, plus Oli?
Yes. It was lots and you saw it yourself. I could collapse tomorrow, or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still... I've solved the issue of storing memories, but I still don't know how...
I thought you just modify your own...
I considered it, but it's of no help to me.
You know the price to pay for making something.
Yes, I do. But as long as I can get my Nechka back, otherwise, Nechka won't have it. She won't remember me. When that time comes, she will be left to drift around the world. She is my daughter, the one to whom I gave the Nechka name. Whether it be as her mother...
Shilonin?
I'll take the central and I'm going to completely disassemble it. I won't make any promises until I've checked everything. Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from...
That wasn't my intention. They're just ordinary...
Huh? What was...
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of bed on her own. Nechka! Don't try to get out of bed. Just tell Mom if...
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. Let's head back to the Tribe first. There are some things I need to get from my workshop. Disassembling the central inscription. You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. Oh, yeah, that's not really what It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for, after entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Oh no!
She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. We thought there would be weapons, but it seems more like a...
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from the necessary craftsmanship, I also need to consult many ancient texts. You probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit. In other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual will. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, I'm not only trying to give it but more importantly, I'm also trying to understand the spirit contained within. And to do that, I have to collect as many But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details when it comes to stories. For stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered, I must gather other related stories and information as cross-references. This way, I can filter out all the absurd and exaggerated details and restore the person's life to its true nature. Only in true stories can you find... And this is the only way for the spirit...
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but...
Well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to generation. Well, take your own names for example. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing, and that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past. Names are blessings for the future from people standing. With this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future.
Oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're... But if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And the Traveler always has Paimon by her side, though. So she'll never have to worry about... Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler. Paimon's always flying. Of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic. We can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Plisoli told me when I was trying. And to be honest, I've only
But doesn't that mean you...
Well, that's not entirely true. Auntie, you know what? I am sick of talking.
Did you hear all...
It's fine, it's fine. It was just a bunch of very old ancient... I, kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back. Come on, let's go...
Woohoo!
Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, only after we've confirmed that phlogiston can flow properly through the internal engravings. If we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use this.
Oh, so you'll be able to see what it looks...
For the most part. If it were just an ordinary unfinished but since it's a central inscription...
So, Shilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names? Or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most which is, names aren't... Only by having names can things be sorted and... For example, when I order ore, I would usually say, I need volcanic crystals of about 35%. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, the work would be impossible. Yes, because forging ancient names is... As for the question of why it's important, as long as it does not affect your ability to perform your work, you'll gradually understand it as you put the process into practice. After all, creating an ancient name is quite the... Well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient names, I'm assigning nicknames to the heroes and not giving someone a name is a subjective expression. But giving someone a nickname is a much more objective expression. If ancient names or nicknames aren't descriptive enough, so the best I can do is gather all the information I could. Even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes would be considered a major blunder.
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Shilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames have been...
Phew. Now I'm curious. Of course, this is also...
A nickname? Shilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. But, you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Maybe... Right, okay. Time to make like a smith and start smith... Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. Stop. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more just to be safe. I'll leave some space here. When the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. And there! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Shilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. Huh. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next. More or less, yeah. I usually have at least. I can show them to you when we next find the. Let me see.
Whoa! A super Fasoli Central So are you done checking the inscription?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving.
That means we can help Fasoli.
Well, probably, but I have good news and bad news.
Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you cover your ears, the issue will still continue. What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? But if you ask me, it's hard to control the absorption of by herself. Auntie can't handle that level and scope of.
Accomplices?
Well, here's the good news. Yes, this blaze gem inscription, from a purely objective standpoint, we can consider. The bad news is, there's still an underlying problem with, I believe I've mentioned this before. In this process, the Wyab, if you remove the Wyab from the trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand from a rushing. Exactly. Anyone who attempts to do. Now, let's consider the memory. There's no way Auntie would let Nachka, and considering that only Aunt Felisoli can help her. So, if my hypothesis is correct, in an ideal world, this, and I also believe that but Auntie is not a Wyab. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try, Tlasoli will...
Names are blessings for the future from people. I've also made up my mind.
Woohoo!
Need a surfboard?
Faster!
Shilonen.
Yes, here's some research that I've done. You can reference. I'll also help you continue working. The memories that can be absorbed by the. If you attempt to extract any memories beyond this scope, then after the memory bank is constructed.
I accept. Thank you, Shilonen.
Auntie, you know I can't stand it when you do this.
Using technology for ancient names.
Yes, it's a major departure from the technology's intended use, but once this is all over.
That's fine. I'm willing to accept.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nachka control the Blaze Gem inscription on her own and extract the memories from her past. But
How could I just hand her a birthday present that you... I've picked out a box and packaged it up.
no, it's just an old.
Oh, is Nachka up again? But what was all that noise? It sounded like something broke. Uh-oh, that's not...
Nachka, don't hurt yourself.
Shilonen, is that you? You're Nachka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your...
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times.
You've already read it? But didn't Tlisol...
No. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room. Soon after, she suddenly developed a fever. I was so busy
Auntie, do you know which version of the book you bought?
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one with the perfect ending to the Oh, it's all my fault. You wasted your money.
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book. As long as Nechka enjoys...
Oh, right. Nechka probably...
You're Paimon and Miss Traveler. Mom took...
Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nechka seems to be doing pretty well.
Take her for a walk. But considering her condition, I don't think she...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe with the tribe. We won't leave the tribe, and if anything comes up, we'll be Besides, it's her birthday in a few days, and we need to go to... What do you think, Auntie?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before that I need more fresh air?
All right, all right. I also happen to have a few pet Blaze Gem inscriptions. Wait for a moment. I'll go get Nechka's water bottle and...
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be prepared.
Oh, you can let me carry these. And don't be a stranger, Nechka. Feel free to...
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play, so just have fun. Everything will be fine.
Okay. Thanks, everyone. And please don't... I'll be good.
Let's go look for Igno. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally return it to her today.
Let's ride!
Tosoli, what brings you to the... Oh, she seems to be doing much...
I hope so. Here.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back. I remember that Nechka would be...
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you like?
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always at...
Noted. I'm sorry, Nechka. It won't be a surprise for you.
That's okay.
Found it! Sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nechka, feel free to write to me if you ever... Well, I was shocked last time when you wrote...
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she's started to recover. She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so she begs me every day to help her write letters to people.
That's how you know.
Everything's looking up! Oh, we're just like the main character. According to the story, we should be right around... Takil prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on! The goddess replied, I've heard your prayer, but your brother is no longer...
Then Takil said, turn my blood to fire so my heart may illuminate...
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nechka! Paimon remembers that's... Paimon finished both books in one sitting. A lot of their content... But the ending in the older version is more interesting. Oh, wait! Nechka hasn't read the other ending.
That's not true. Actually, I already know the other ending.
You already know the other ending?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom, Miss Traveler and I were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated and everyone returned home safely. It's a really happy ending.
Aren't happy endings always nice? But if you already read the whole thing, guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. I'll be able... But, you know, for now, let's focus on celebrating her upcoming birthday.
Next, let's visit Apaish Palan. Stay close, Nate.
Yes, Mom.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today?
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apache Palan.
I didn't expect to have two name engravers. What are you looking to? It's our name engraver.
Thank you for your generosity. Come on, Nachka. Say thank
you, sir.
Oh, so this is name. It looks like you're doing much better now. How about this? Go ahead and pick.
No, that's all right. Mom told me that you've already given up.
Oh, well, that was for your family. I've never given anything just...
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. Go ahead. His drills and small clamps are good quality. The measurements of each part are exact. I always come here to buy things if I find my... Oh, do you have any child-friendly safety scissors?
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here. Why don't we just go in the back and choose there?
I don't know much about that kind of scissors. Why don't you just go yourself and...
Well, there are too many different designs and varieties of kid scissors. Come on, Auntie. It'll only take a moment.
And there goes Shalon and dragging Flosoli off to buy more stuff. Whew, what a busy day.
I won't run off.
Paimon's favorite? In the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as best as he could. What about you, Nichka? Oh, the one who was possessed. If it wasn't for his determination, of course, a story's... Oh, hey, Nichka, why don't we play pretend?
Miss Traveler? Can I play the role of Coatlicue?
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, well, it doesn't matter. Only the lines at the...
My favorite line is...
Come here, Nachka. Look at you. You're sweating.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water. This child...
We've picked something out for Nachka. Apache Palan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's packaged.
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Shilonen has dragged...
Let's talk later. Just trust me and act normal for now. Oh, we should head to our last stop, Auntie. It's real hot today and we shouldn't let Nate...
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head back.
Carbon waves!
I finished repairing your Blaze Gem inscription, Chevin. I've also reinforced it, so...
Thank you. How about the...
Yes, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Miss...
It's...
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale Blaze Gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's...
Oh, Shilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. I thought we'd been found out. To be honest, I won't be able to cover it up for much. The last time Pakal came and asked me about it, asked for why I had been leaving so often. Sorry.
Sure, we can sit for a...
Miss Chevin? Can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at Natlan's jewelry very closely yet. Really? Then Paimon's gonna...
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie. Why don't you pick one out?
Come on, Nichka! We don't know anything about Natlan's jewelry, so you can help us pick something out!
Miss Traveler,
Come here, Nachka.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Shilonen, but it's already getting late. It'll be Nachka's birthday in a few days.
No problem. I'll be sure to bring her some
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here. You forget to take care of yourself once you stop playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
I didn't.
Nachka, I never taught you to lie.
Sorry, Mom.
Nichka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What you...
No, Nachka was having so much fun today that she forgot the time. It's not a big deal. Let me help carry her home. I'm worried you would also have to recover if you...
No, it's fine. I'll carry her. Let's go, Nachka. It's time to go.
Off we go! Right here!
ahead.
Everybody stand back! Slide! Sprint! Check this out! Best of luck! Fast! Well played. Let's ride!
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Need a surfboard? Need a surfboard? Shall we? Teamwork is dreamwork! Rain of bullets! Ride that wave! Carbon wave! Slip, slide, I'm going in! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Woohoo! The slippery ground here is perfect for sliding around on a surfboard. Go! Yeah!
Come on! Show me your courage! You don't mind if I do! Let's do this then!
Teamwork!
Yes, you are!
Action at the flame! Let's ride! Need a surfboard?
Another test site.
The wind knows me.
Whoa!
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be with these rising flames?
Let the mighty be humble.
Is it my turn now?
Letting brave names echo!
Now that's more like it.
Hit me with my sword!
Silence.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
The times beckon.
Is it my turn?
Settle down.
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Bow your head.
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless ants.
Leave it to me.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Kindness has been seared away. My blade is all that remains.
Bow your head.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
The sun and moon have set. Only ruin remains. All hope. Who's next?
Be sanctified.
Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nachika's birthday party. Alright, it's nearly
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book that,
I understand. Really, it's very special to receive a book from you.
Yeah.
Oh, put it somewhere?
Well, I've read the story to her many times.
No, that won't be a problem, Auntie. Nachika's probably never heard this version of To Kill.
Oh. What's different about this version?
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was it was released long before Nachika fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales, Shilonen.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nachika's illness is true, so the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending.
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the ending of this book? Even if she does remember the ending, maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition.
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books, or we can just ask Nachika.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so there's a chance that...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash.
I beg your pardon?
Nachika, where did you read that book? And
go home, Nachika.
I...
Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nachika. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nachika. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nichika remembers it!
I know everything. Shilonen, help me, please!
Something's blocking the door!
Get back!
Shilonen, wait for me!
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa.
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's a... Come on, follow me.
Carving waves! What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people?
All right, let's finish this back.
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
Out of the way or get blown away. And Shroud!
Right here!
Out of the way or get blown away! I'll uproot you!
Forget it!
Right here!
Watch this! Forget it!
Alright, let's finish this match.
Stick around! Out of the way! We're getting blown away!
Amazing! Right here!
Out of the way or get blown away!
Bring it!
I hear everything. Can't see? All right.
Strike like stone!
Great games, Echo!
Yes, you are. Qualified.
All right.
Strike like stone! Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going!
You got here quick.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter, even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
I'm afraid so.
Then, who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very scared. Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me to get her home. As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's Shilonin, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the Blaze Gem inscriptions, and it's all thanks to your ideas. Now, after Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nechka.
3.
Mom will always be with you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka.
1!
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Telasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks converge, disperse, in ashes be reborn, for flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you, Nechka, always and forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new. as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met.
You're Nachka?
Yes, but I still don't know your name.
My name's Napeka.
It really suits you. Napeka, I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
I saw Nachka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nachka? Nachka? Where are you? Answer, Mommy, please. Shilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nachka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nachka will...
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Enough, Tlisoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nachka. You collected memories of Nachka from countless people. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also, didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel when people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes? What could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nachka in her sickly state. What the real Nachka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nachka, to see her again.
Nachka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is Undugu.
The immovable love between you and Nachka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nachka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nachka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings... What blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nachka... Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nachka ever said to you? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots. It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Shilon and Nichka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Miss I'm fine, really.
That's good. If you became Nichka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now. All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did. As, for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
She's already planned out everything. Shilonen sure doesn't waste time. It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli wanted to turn her adopted child into Nechka. Yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Nempeka's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last. I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but even if I told them everything, all she had to do was start to cry. She would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some strange. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help,
You have us now, Nepeka.
Yeah.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to... Shilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that without you, it would have been extremely difficult. Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I...
So we had a part to play too! But where did Tlasoli... Was she not scared that someone would realize...
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to nature... It's similar to graffiti. It's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have...
Whoa, and you still took it?
Well, you can't uncover the truth without...
So you suspected her from the very...
Oh, no, she's my auntie. The most I did was keep the possibility. But now that I look back on... Anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised each other enough. Everything is finally over.
So, what should I do now?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you up.
But I don't know Everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flowers... I'm not her, but... I can only be like her. I don't know, Shilonen. I just don't...
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka. The Blaze Gem inscription...
But I no longer remember anything about my... I'm scared, Shilonen.
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from...
A Blaze Gem inscription! You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. Take this. This is your first blood. It has always protected you.
But I don't even remember the names.
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say, I can only promise that no matter what the future, you'll continue to grow and mature as a sapling sprouts upward, and your name is your starting point. Remember your name and everything you've...
I'll do my best.
You can do it, Nepeka!
Thank you all.
If you really can't come up with what to do, we're from the same tribe after all. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Oh, I don't know if the plan will work. I'm not even sure who I should... Well, rather than placing our hopes on a plan that relies... Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, gosh. I nearly forgot that...
Huh? Oh, and...
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and, one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka. Oh, you're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go... Well, the tribe is still discussing that. What I do know is that Tlasoli's... And as for the completed Blaze Gem... Anyway... Oh, and speaking of ancient names... Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions stop working... Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it... Now, Nachika really... She's resting in my workshop. I contact... The tribe hasn't... But that's for another time. For now, she should just rest. After all, she's got a busy...
Attention.
Waves before. You want to try? Well, note. Like the present. I'll help you find the closest beach. Woo!
echoes of the bone!
Let them leave it to the president.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Please rest.
Bring it!
We shall prevail!
Let the mountain's veins boil! My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day. Ugh, don't tell me I overdid it this
Staring
time.
into my eyes is ill-advised.
Show me your move!
Put up a good fight.
Learning brave names.
Let's ride!
Let the mountains boil!
Witness my overruled.
Woo! Whoa! Whoa!
Let's get down to business.
Check this out. That's the mark. Raise names echo. Let's ride.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Carving wave.
Don't worry.
Let's ride.
This is the mountain face!
Carving wave. Need a surfboard? Yeah! The most important part of going out to have fun is, well, going out. So just woo! Whoa! Whoa! Ah. Whew. Ever tried chasing waves before? You want to try? Oh, no!
The most important part of going out to have fun is...
Boring.
Well, going out.
Isn't there
So
anything
just
else
show up
more
and I'll handle the
interesting
rest.
to do?
Show me your moves.
Let's ride! Let's shred,
Show me your moves.
Put up a good fight.
Check this out!
The mountain's base boil!
Carve and wait!
Here comes another. The time.
Time to shine!
Settle down. Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Let's ride! Check this out! Best of luck!
Need a support? Yeah! Off we go! Need a support? The mountain's veins boil!
The time.
Carving wave!
Bring it! Let the mountain's veins boil!
Need a surf? Let's ride!
Settle down.
The echoes of the bone!
Let the world fly! It's an endless
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate.